Oh, well.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Trust no one inside the dark, eh? I just saw something run up ahead. Uh-huh. Ow. Ow. This is awkward. Run! 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 Nope. I tried to make him run. Instead, he didn't.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Okay, let's see if we can just sprint to that. Oh! Pick up the batteries then. Oh my gosh, come on. I guess I'm like stuck in the picking up batteries. Whatever you would call it. Animation? There we go. Ah! Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
I mean, I'm sure you can get the generator working. It's just you like use a combination of like holding them back with the light and whatnot. But is it worth it? Probably not. Especially considering this is like the third time. The amount of times I've taken damage from trying to get to the batteries. I mean, I suppose you could use a knife with the flashlight, like proper obscure style. Oh, come on, we're right there. Ah.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
I feel like it got a lot further that time before it triggered. Ow. Just stop. There's a lot of people. Made it. That was annoying.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, convenient. Well, let's rob this place. Take the light, the thermos.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
Wow, Barry's not that bad of a driver. Well, as far as we know. Take a moment just to explore this area, because I feel like after this gate's been blown up, I'm in another dodging area.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
Uh-huh.
I'd seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path. The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
At least we got some method to defend ourselves. And these overly shiny bear traps. Don't get me wrong. I was going to say, don't get me wrong, it's only a matter of time before I get caught in one. I think they become shiny after the light flashes in them. Oh, hello there, Mr. Gun.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm. The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
Wait until he gets closer. It's a shotgun after all. Ow! Let's start this up. Good, good, good. There's that up there that I would like to grab. For no other reason other than I've seen it. Oh, come on. You should fall in the bear trap as well. That's only fair. Only fair game. But I feel like this game doesn't want to be fair sometimes. Either way, let's go. Yeah, because they don't have the shiny shines on them all the time. So I guess if they're just careful with where I point the light. Go. It does feel nice to shoot them with a shotgun. It's very satisfying. Ow. That was cool. Okay. Keep moving on. Man, there's a lot of guys. There's a guy behind me, I just know it. Missed by a mile. Oh, this isn't good. 2 shells left. Oh, what? Ah. How far back am I? Right, there's the house. Okay. Not that far back. Just still frustrating. With how close I was. Why can't I just go? Oh, so frustrating. Quit throwing things at me. Oh, you know what? Just stay back, you fiends! Run! Solid. I'm not dying that way again.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anyone home?
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. My buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
No. Just trying to figure out whether or not that bottle had physics. Whoa, bright.
I've run through every possible course in my head.
Uh-huh.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
Interesting. See, this is where some of the interesting concepts of this game start to really be brought up to the surface. There you go.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Oh, I was going to say something, but probably less dickish to the guy that just died upstairs to his best friend.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
There's a basement. Hold up. There's a deer. Here we go. Some more supplies. Always a nice surprise. Do you have physics? You have physics. I always like it when things have physics in games.
For a moment, Hartman considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated. An emotional infant who lived for his approval. Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him too much leash. In 2 days, who knew what could happen? Hartman would have to find a way to rein him in, and quickly.
That tower area seems to have some light in it. Either way, let's get into the car.
If he wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself. But Barry is Barry.
What's that supposed to mean? Maybe he's just saying how awesome Barry is. He's not distracted by coffee all the time. Of course I have to check out this area up here and this house. Oops. Ah, that's one sturdy mailbox. Hello. Very interesting house. Or an oven, a table, and some stairs. Not what I would call normal house. And then just a car right next to it. Weird. There we go. Is it stalled? There we go. We go up here. Almost just drove past this then. No, I want to take a look inside. Just because I'm easily distracted. Oh, yeah. Oh, hunting rifle? Yes, please. Radio, go.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
Saying that, I wouldn't mind getting a bit warmer right now. Heating in my room's awful. Okay. And you know what? I have one of these. Enjoy. And... oh, missed. And let's get back into the car and bugger off back down to the farm. Whoa! Sliding all over the place. Whoa! Whoa! Was that a face? Huh. Excuse me. I'm sure that there was a face in that, in the shadow there, but I may just be, you know, imagining things. I guess we are going by foot. Don't want dilly-dally. Excuse me, I've got something to take care of here. There we go. Where were you? There we go. Nice and simple, like. Switch to revolver, given how we have more revolver bullets. Whee! Nice farmyard. Hello. Goodies. Ammo and flashbang. Right, you are really in my personal space. You know that? Where did the other guy go? Oh, there you are. Wow, that looks like a stage with a dragon on it. Or an elephant. And the dragon's neck is elephant's tongue. Nose.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Huh, the scarecrows.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn!
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Johnson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped!
Didn't mean to do that. I wanted to do a flashbang. Boop. Whoa. Oh, he just disappeared.
Damn it! Goddamn turn of the century wiring! Hang on out! I'll get them working again, I promise!
Hey, quit it. I don't know which way to look. Not quite as... well, don't get me wrong. It is kind of... bitch. You know what, just go away.
Stay in the light!
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, it's like, obviously reminds me of the Left 4 Dead 2 carnival level finale. Slightly more annoying with the whole light mechanic. Missed. Oh, one bullet left? Oh. Switch. There we go. Checkpoint. Let me check if there's another flashbang in here. Ow! There we go. That was a big explosion.
That was awesome!
That was pretty cool.
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.